Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler beef on the Ultimate Fighter set. The tension between Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler is out the roof. The two have been going back and forth calling each other out and exposing their hate for each other. But after their most recent run-in on the set of The Ultimate Fighter, McGregor and Chandler really showed how much they don't like each other. And the reaction when these guys came across each other has the UFC media shook. We all expected Conor McGregor's comeback to the UFC to be something special. But after seeing how much him and Michael Chandler actually dislike each other, it makes his comeback so much more exciting. All I know is this upcoming match is going to be insane. And by the looks of it, neither of these guys can wait to step foot into that octagon. Conor McGregor's comeback to the UFC has been long awaited, and nobody thought it would ever be against Michael Chandler. We all know Michael Chandler is a huge challenge, but according to Conor McGregor's reaction, he's not worried about it at all. McGregor and Chandler have had a beef for a long time, but now that these guys have been matched up together, things have started to escalate quickly. Not to mention, both Chandler and McGregor are coaches of the Ultimate Fighter, so they were bound to run into each other at some point. Well, let's just say their most recent run-in was insane, and the tension between them has clearly showed. Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor do not like each other, and this footage from their recent run-in on the set of Ultimate Fighter is pure proof. This footage is going viral within the UFC media, and has many people shook. There's obviously so much to get into with all that's going on in the UFC at the moment. But today, we'll mainly be sticking to Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler beef on the Ultimate Fighter set. Because this beef has most definitely escalated to the next level, and it's super interesting to see. Like I said, there's a lot to get into, so be sure to stick around and watch this video until the end as we get into things one detail at a time. Trust me when I say you won't want to miss a thing. Thanks for stopping by today and visiting us at Warrior Report. We post daily UFC updates and news that you really should know about if you're a fan. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more content like this, leave a like, and comment keyword McGregor to enter a chance at winning our brand new iPhone giveaway. One lucky viewer is picked at the end of each month. Now, let's jump into this video and take a closer look at Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler beef on the Ultimate Fighter set. Conor McGregor vs. Michael Chandler has been long awaited, mostly McGregor's comeback. Conor's been out of the UFC for quite a while now, and his last match was against Dustin Poirier. Conor ended up breaking his leg and taking all the time he needed to recover. But what's interesting about it is Michael Chandler recently lost to Dustin Poirier, so it seems like whoever wins this match will have a second chance at defeating Dustin Poirier. Obviously, all of these guys are animals and any match can go either way. But I must admit, I'm super excited to see how McGregor vs. Chandler plays out. These guys are seriously starting to make this match seem more interesting than it originally was, especially with their last run-in on the Ultimate Fighter set, which truly showed how much these guys actually hate each other. It just makes it so much more interesting when there's a real tension in the air, and as we all know already, Conor McGregor is the master of creating that negative tension. It's been weighing heavy on Michael Chandler, and he decided he had enough, which caused him to snap back at Conor McGregor's silly remarks. This matchup has become so much more interesting after these guys decided to beef together on the Ultimate Fighter set, and I'm so excited to see how it all plays out. All I know is there's a serious beef between these guys, and it'll have no choice but to be settled once they step foot into the octagon together. I'm happy to be a part of the UFC and see this legendary moment in the making. Conor McGregor's comeback to the UFC is history in the making. Not to mention, Jon Jones' legendary comeback is right around the corner. The UFC is truly at a great place right now. It's said by the UFC president Dana White that this will be the best year that the UFC has ever seen, and by the looks of it, I believe him. These matchups are insane, and it's safe to say that Chandler and McGregor are most definitely selling their match. The beef between these guys is real, and it truly shows now. It'll be interesting to see how everything plays out between them, and I can't wait until their next match. I know I'm not the only person excited for this matchup, and according to Joe Rogan, he has a lot to say about it as well. Many great UFC guys are looking forward to this matchup, and I'm right there with them. There's so much more to get into about all that's going on in the UFC, but we'll save that for another video. Thanks for stopping by today and visiting us at Warrior Report. We post daily UFC news and updates that you really should know about if you're a fan. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and comment keyword McGregor to enter a chance at winning our brand new iPhone giveaway. One lucky viewer is picked at the end of each month. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time at Warrior Report.